Bitcoin consolidating at around all-time high levels, Ethereum shooting towards the upside, and Solana has also started to catch up. Definitely feels like some sort of an altcoin season, isn't it? Now in this episode guys, I am going to talk about a few meme coins from the Solana ecosystem as well as from the Ethereum ecosystem, which I believe are going to outperform the rest of the market and also the rest of the meme coins. So these are going to be all of the buzzing meme coins as well as a few of the hidden gems that I have never talked about on this channel before. So this is going to be alpha packed for you all yet again. And if you enjoy this type of content guys, then make sure that you drop a like and also smash that subscribe button. And now guys, let's get right into it.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
So guys, welcome back and thanks for joining me yet again. Right here, first off, let's talk about a little exercise that I would want each and everyone out there to actually do. So in a bull market guys, the most you will actually lose is on the bags you didn't hold long enough. Alright, do a simple exercise and see if you held memes that eventually did 50 to 100x but you sold early. Maybe you sold altcoins like Ethereum, 𝗕𝗢𝗠𝗘𝗧𝗦, HYPE early because you thought it's the end of the cycle. And now look at how the market is behaving guys. You are possibly kicking yourself in the gut because you sold early. Alright, the fact is no matter how well you plan and strategize, you will miss out on some plays. And if you keep buying the top of the current runners, you will end up repeating the same mistakes. Alright, while rotation is key, and I have been a very big advocate of the same because this is indeed a very saturated market with a lot of tokens, your entries are supposedly going to be when no one is actually interested in the coins. And that is basically what we are going to be discussing in this episode as well. So what you need to do is you need to look for catalysts and look for conviction. And then guys, let your plays play out. Maybe right now you're holding a bag and that is not performing really good compared to Ethereum, while everybody is screaming that, if your altcoins are not performing relatively stronger to Ethereum, then you are holding the wrong altcoins. Guys, it's all trash talk. Alright, Ethereum is getting the most inflows at the moment. Eventually, the money is going to flow out from Ethereum to the other assets as well, just like it has started to happen with Solana. So guys, do me a favor and stop complaining, stop blaming, and start to lock in. Alright, if you want my plays, my altcoins, the altcoins that I believe are going to outperform Ethereum in the longer run, in the next 3 to 6 months to say the least, and also my meme coin plays and also my altcoins which have these catalysts that I'm talking about, which have the conviction that I have built over multiple months and years on some altcoins, then definitely guys consider joining Karoshie's private. The link is given in the description section below. And for the first 5 people who are going to be subscribing to the monthly plan, we are extending 1 extra month for them, because we have hit 1000 subscribers. And as I said, we are going to be doing some sort of a discount for these members. So we are giving 1+1 month for monthly subscribers. And this is only available for the first 5 people. And I already ran this giveaway inside the Telegram chat group. So make sure that you join the free chat room because that is where everything comes out first. The link is the second one in the description section below. Alright, it's completely free to join as well. Alright, and also if you're joining for the yearly option, then the first 3 people who are going to be joining Karoshie's private for the yearly plan, they are going to be getting 2 one-on-one calls with me for absolutely free instead of just getting 1. Alright, so start to lock in guys right now. The link is given in the description section below if you want to join Karoshie's private. And now guys, let's talk about Bitcoin a little bit. So I already gave an update and nothing much has actually happened. What I can give you is if we do not take out these lows at $116,588 and we actually move up today, which is the start of the week, Monday, and we come into this region right around here between 120,558 and 122,755. This is going to be a very crucial region where you can actually go short. A lot of people will be trading this as some sort of a double bottom, but guys, double bottoms do not form at the highs. Alright, this is something that you need to understand. Usually the price should be coming down and then we form a double bottom, which is going to look something like this, a W. Alright, and then we break out from the neckline and then we possibly retest, or sometimes we don't even retest and then we go higher. All right. So this is what we look at when we are looking for possible bottoms when the price is actually downtrending earlier on. All right, so it's a reversal pattern. A double bottom is not a continuation pattern in some sort of a bullish market. So a lot of people are still going to trade it as a confirmation or a continuation pattern towards the upside. And this W formation is going to get a lot of people trapped, in my opinion, because of the Elliott wave count that I have seen on the chart. So this region is going to be very, very important, in my opinion, for a possible short entry. And we might be looking for taking out these lows after that. All right, so this is something that you should keep in mind. Of course, we have a level of invalidation as well, which is sitting at $123,859. So if price actually goes all the way to this level right around here from these lows, now then guys, the possibility of a potential move towards the downside will significantly reduce, and then we are looking for higher prices. Of course, if that happens, I will definitely share an update on this inside 𝗕𝗪𝗓's private in real time, because that is where you are getting all of these altcoin setups, Bitcoin updates, and everything. One video update every single day about the markets inside 𝗕𝗪𝗓's private. So that is another reason to be joining it for you all. All right, now let's not talk about a lot about Bitcoin, but we are going to be talking about Solana today. All right, because Solana is on the move right now. You can see we have a big daily candle. Now, is Solana actually going to follow the price action of Ethereum? Because if you see the chart of Ethereum, then maybe Solana is somewhere around here right now. All right, we have a move up, we have a drop, and then we have a V-shaped recovery sitting around these highs itself. All right, and if I go back to the chart of Solana, it's the exact same thing. We have a move up, which is this, and then we have a move down. We have a V-shaped recovery now sitting around these highs, and we have almost taken out these highs as well. All right, so a daily close right around here is going to get us a similar move towards the upside for Solana as well. So that is something that I really think is possible for the price of Solana. I believe we are heading all the way to $293, and maybe first resistance is going to be sitting around $250, which is also a psychological level. But in my opinion, in this move towards the upside, the possibility is very high that Solana actually goes to $380. All right. Right now, guys, a lot of people are complaining that their Solana bags are actually not moving. A lot of these Solana altcoins like Parcel, like Pyth, these coins have been down performing against Solana as well. All right. A lot of people are fading them. A lot of people are selling them to buy something on ETH. And that is exactly what I was talking about. If you're buying something at the highs just because it is the current runner, then guys, you are making the same mistake again. All right. Some plays take time. All right. There is a narrative shift in the market which keeps on happening. And that is why you should have some conviction on what you buy. First, you think what you have to buy, and then you buy. Do not buy and then think, why did I buy it? Right? So I think I have made my point very clear, and let's just get back to the chart of Solana. So as I did mention, we are looking for higher prices on Solana, which would mean a lot of these Bonk ecosystem meme coins are going to explode. Bonk in itself is going to explode. Even the meme coins from PumpFun are going to explode, because as I can see, the PumpFun token buybacks have already started, and they have been just going up every single day. All right. So I believe that we are going to get a lot of liquidity on the Pump token as well. So let's just quickly have a look on the token of PumpFun, which is Pump USDT. And let's just see what's going on with Pump's token. So right here, you can see, guys, I did mention about this trade inside 𝗕𝗪𝗓's private as well. I gave an entry right around here. Now, guys, if you look at this chart, then this is your ICO price. This is where the pre-sale actually happened. It is sitting at $4 billion valuation, which is $0.004. All right. Right now, we have seen a 3-wave move down in your wave A, a 3-wave move up in your wave B, and then a potential 5-wave move down in your wave C, or we can actually count this as a W, an X, and then this is a Y, which is a 3-waver here, and then another 3-waver to end this move. All right. So basically, we have a finished correction at the moment, and now we are looking for higher prices. And interestingly enough, guys, we can see that if I zoom in a little bit in this region, and let's just go to the 15-minute time frame itself, and then you can see right around here in this region that we actually have a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, which is a 5-wave move up, which is what you would want to see. Then we have a move towards the downside, which is likely a wave 2, then another move towards the upside, which is likely your wave 3. But because this did not actually extend quite a lot, we are doing a multi 1-2 structure here, guys, which is a 1-2, 1-2. So possibly, guys, we could be seeing a very big move move towards the upside for PumpFun's token as well. And that is why I am long from this region right around here. And I believe that this is going to go much higher. Now, I would not suggest you that you go long, but if you are going long, guys, on this update itself, then I would suggest you that you keep your stop loss right here below 0.0039. All right. This is going to be a level of invalidation in my opinion, because if this is a 1-2-1-2, then we should not be taking out these lows right around here. All right. So that is going to be a very nice setup in my opinion for the PumpFun's token as well for a potential long. Again, this is not going to be financial advice, guys. Now, guys, I have got my Sui notebook right around here, which you can see. And in this book, I have a lot of alpha, which I am going to share with you all. First off, let's discuss about the talk of the town, which is DJI 6930, and that is Doge. Now, I basically faded this one, guys, and that is a shame because I actually got to know about this one right around here at like $2 million market cap. And then it has actually done more than a 25x. And that was shared by a member inside 𝗕𝗪𝗓𝗔𝗡's private itself. So shout out to that guy who actually got in right here at $2 million market cap in this region. All right. Now, again, a lot of people are buying it right here at $57 million market cap. And while I do think that the possibility is very high that this will continue to go higher because we have increasing volume, I really think that it is very wise to actually see price come back into this region or potentially into this region to actually grab a bag if you are interested in this meme. All right, this is, I would say, this is a beta play to SPX 6900 because they are trying to flip Dow Jones Industrial Average, which is another index in the US stock market, which is similar to how SPX 6900 is trying to flip the S&P 500. All right, so I believe that this is still a beta play, while a lot of people have a lot more conviction on this one, and I see a lot of KOLs promoting this one. Again, guys, I'm not saying this is going to come back down, but I'm giving you the truth. It's not wise to be buying here while you know that there has been just upward movement. Usually, guys, these kind of plays do really well for the shorter term, and then they just consolidate for a longer period of time. And then eventually, if the community is still interested in the meme, then they come back up with the most explosive run. All right. So if you want to be part of that explosive run, I believe that there is a significant need for a potential correction, something like this, or rather a consolidation, I would say, on the chart of Doge. Maybe we go higher and touch this level, which I have marked on my chart right here at $93 million. And then we consolidate like this, and then we might not even come back to this entry zone at $57 million market cap. So there is that, but you have to make this decision for yourself. All right. I personally am not going to be buying at $57 million market cap, to say the least. But again, this can go higher because we have increasing volume, and this can also consolidate in this region and give you a better entry point right around here between $40 and $43 million market cap. If that is lost, we have a very crucial zone of support sitting right here between 19 million and $21.5 million market cap. All right. So there's your truth about Doge. All right. I think this can definitely run, but you have to look for your entry points. As I did mention right here, guys. All right. If you keep buying the top of the current runners, you'll end up repeating the same mistakes. While rotation is key in such a saturated market, your entries are when no one is actually interested. Just a few days ago, guys, everybody was talking about MOMO. So let's just quickly talk about MOMO yet again, because that is the most controversial meme right now for me. And I have been very vocal about how we actually needed some sort of a consolidation. And if you see this chart, guys, we are just consolidating around this level, around $13 million market cap. This is a crucial zone of support, by the way, for MOMO. For a lot of people, it should have already hit $1 billion market cap, right? But again, if you're buying right here, $18 million market cap, a breakout and all of that stuff, guys, you know the drill by now. All right. I am looking for still lower prices on this one. If we break below $13 million market cap, convert it into resistance, we are coming back into my zone of interest. And my zone of interest is sitting between $4.5 million to $9 million market cap. This is the region where I would be interested to grab more of MOMO. And again, guys, full disclosure, I still have an entry from $340,000 market cap right around here, which I shared on this channel itself. So I already got a 75x on this particular trade. And I am not the type of guy who is going to hold it to $1 billion market cap, because it is going to happen in the next 2 days or 3 days, because a lot of people are saying that. I took my profits and now I'm waiting for a better entry point to actually grab more of it, because I think this can definitely go higher if the community still stands behind it when the prices are sitting at 4 to 5 and even $9 million market cap, which I did share right around here. All right, moving on to the next play, guys. It is going to be very interesting. It's 𝗕𝗓. The ticker is 𝗕𝗓 and the name is 𝗕𝗓𝗪𝗓, which is basically a slang for garbage chain. And that is because this is a layer 1 fork of Solana itself. It's a trash chain. All right. And a lot of people are strictly using this as well right now. And that is basically the state of the trenches right now. Now, I shared an entry on this channel itself right around here at $17.69 million market cap when we were trading in this region. Then we got this move up, which was a 2x for a lot of people who got in. But again, guys, I will not be taking credit for this small move because that is not what we are doing on this channel. All right, I gave you 3 very crucial zones of resistance and support earlier on, and let's just discuss these resistance and support levels itself. So price came back down. We did not touch the $9.11 million market cap, which would have been really good, and I had a limit buy order in this region which did not get hit, so it's fine. Anyway, I bought more in this region when we broke out from this resistance on this candle, and that is exactly when I shared this trade once more inside 𝗕𝗪𝗪𝗓 private. So sometimes what happens, guys, that a lot of trades that I share and a lot of coins that I talk about, because there are indeed a lot of coins and there is a lot of opportunity in the markets right now, because this is the sleepless season, right? Now, a lot of these coins do actually get faded away because nobody is actually going to be keeping track of hundreds of these coins, right? Now, what I do inside 𝗕𝗪𝗪𝗓 private is I keep a track of all of these for you on my watch list. And then whenever I see something happening on the chart, I give you an update. All right. If price is going down from our entry, I give you an update. I tell you what to do. If you should be cutting losses, if you should be going further aggressive with your dollar cost averaging, or if the prices are going up, then when you should be taking profits. All right. So these are the few things that I keep in mind, and I do share it with all of the members inside 𝗕𝗪𝗪𝗓 private. And that is exactly what I did today as well. When I got this move up, I added more to my bags and also shared it inside 𝗕𝗪𝗪𝗓 private. Now, guys, in this region, we have this resistance level, which I did mention again, $26.83 million. Once we flip this, guys, I believe that this is definitely going to be hitting a $100 million market cap. And if I have to give you a very modest price target for 𝗕𝗓 from here onwards, then it is going to be the 1.618 extension sitting around $90.58 million. So definitely, guys, it is going to be a nice trade in my opinion. And because the liquidity is also very thick, $1.3 million. So this indeed becomes one of the interesting plays for whales. All right, because whales cannot be putting $500,000 with one single buy into your coins, which are sitting at $200,000, $500,000 market cap themselves. All right, but they can buy $500,000 worth of 𝗕𝗓. All right, interesting, right? Now, one more thing that I need to mention about 𝗕𝗓 is this right here. So 𝗕𝗓 is now among the first given official CTO status through Pump.Fun's new fee switching feature. And I think this is actually a deeper move by Pump.Fun than it might initially appear. We'll try to give my thoughts below. This is what LexNode has said. And I would definitely recommend you that you read this entire tweet. But basically, guys, what happened in a gist is that PumpFun has now allowed CTO leads to actually grab the trading fees from their tokens, which would mean extra revenue for these CTO leads, and 𝗕𝗓 has been chosen among one of those. And I think this is a master stroke by Pump.Fun, because what this will actually do is that a lot of people are going to now CTO already existing projects on Pump.Fun, which would mean a lot of these drop dead Pump.Fun tokens are going to be coming back, because there will be a lot of people trying to CTO them in hopes to get this creator fees. All right. I don't know if you understand this, if you understand how big this is going to be, but this is what it is. So pay attention what I am going to be sharing with you all. And with that, guys, let's just talk about another Pump.Fun token, which is right here. It's called All Will Retire. This is AWR. I mentioned this inside 𝗕𝗪𝗪𝗓 private yesterday, right around here when price was in this region, around like $3.6 million market cap. I said that price will go higher into this region and then come back down, which did not happen. We have basically broken out of this downtrend, and now price is trading above the 0.618 Fibonacci level, sitting at $5.74 million market cap. So now guys, it is likely that we can consolidate here for a little while. Something like this is possible. And then we go higher to our price target of $9.27 million market cap, which is 0.382 Fibonacci level. This is a PumpFun token. All right. I think this has a lot of potential for the future. And that is why I am slowly stacking my bag into AWR as well. And you can do so as well if you wish. Again, guys, this is not financial advice. Meme coins are meme coins, are meme coins. So do not bet your house on these plays. All right. Moving on to the next one, guys, we have Troll. I have been mentioning this on this channel for quite some time now. I shared it when it was right around here. I shared it when it was right around here. I shared it on this breakout. I shared it when price was right around here, gave you this entry zone, and price did go below it as well. And then now we are reclaiming it as support. This is going to go above $100 million market cap. I don't know, guys, but for me, I believe that Troll is one meme that everybody across the globe understands pretty well. All right. Definitely, I'm looking for multi-$100 million market cap on Troll. All right. Moving on to the next one, guys, we have 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗓, and this one is currently sitting at $2.17 million market cap. Price is bouncing off very nicely from my zone of support at $1.4 million market cap. Your resistance for the time being is going to be sitting at $2.8 million market cap. Once we flip this, we are going to the next resistance sitting at 4.5 million, and then going to the next resistance sitting at 5.9 million. This region right around here between 1.4 and $2.8 million market cap is going to be your region of accumulation. So it's not necessary that we are going to see a big move up today or tomorrow or even this week. But definitely this region could act as a very strong zone of accumulation, in my opinion, on 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗓. So keep tabs on this one, in my opinion. Moving on to the next one, guys. I keep talking about this. It's called Priceless. It's from the Jupyter Studio ecosystem. And a lot of people do think that I'm really mad about Priceless and I am shilling it non-stop for no reason. Guys, one day you are going to see this one sitting above all-time highs. And I believe that one day is going to be very, very soon. All right. Now, currently sitting at $1.85 million market cap, but there is one thing that I need to show you all, which is right around here. So a problem, this is basically from the Priceless community on X. So Goku, he is basically the mod in the community, and he said that a problem that he has noticed in the Jupyter ecosystem is lately that some folks are yelling that Uranus is the main runner, and some are basically saying that Priceless is the main runner. And so you get holders flip-flopping back and forth between the two. So let me be crystal clear. There doesn't need to be just one main runner. We can both win. We are here to build PPP, which is player pump player, not PVP, player versus player. All right. And guys, if you have been in the trenches for quite some time now, then you know that Jupyter's founder Meow has been a very big advocate of PPP. He actually started this player pump player narrative back in the day as well, when we actually got a runner, multiple runners, by the way, on Solana as well as on Ton. If you have been that old on chain, then guys, I'm damn sure you are going to make it one day because you are putting in the work. All right. Anyway, so I believe that focusing on the idea of the Jupyter's founder himself is going to be a really key play, in my opinion, for Priceless. And right here you can see he talks about the difference between the narratives and the community dynamics of Uranus and Priceless. Of course, guys, Priceless has wider distribution, less concentration at the top, and more retail holders. That wasn't by design. It happened organically as they have built around everyone, big or small. And their mission is to be bigger than the token itself. We are here to grow the entire DOW Studio ecosystem. That means supporting Uranus, 𝗕𝗘𝗪, Steve, and every other project that carries the flag of PPP. And then he says Uranus is about Uranus, Priceless is about community. Seems obvious. There's room for multiple winners from Studio. Don't be sidelined. Both teams are pushing, both communities are working, and the Priceless community loves the Uranus community and supports what they're doing. We hope the Uranus community can say the same back. And then they have this right around here. All right. Now, I believe, guys, that their approach as a community lead has been really, really great. And we really want these kind of communities to actually flourish in the meme coin space. And that is why Priceless has been one of my highest conviction bags so far, and I shared it at $335,000 market cap right around here, and also at $612,000 market cap right around here inside Karoshis private. So we are already up. I have taken a little bit of profits in this region, and now I have started to add back up in this accumulation zone. And I do believe that this is going to end up paying me big time. Right now, guys, moving on, and we have 𝗕𝗪𝗔𝗡𝗧𝗧. Now, this is going to be very interesting, guys. I mentioned about how we should be focusing on plays which not everybody is talking about. This is where you actually have your entries. I mentioned this inside Karoshis private, and I did say, guys, that this is probably one of the laggers right now, which is yet to move big time, because 𝗕𝗪𝗔𝗡𝗧𝗧 NFTs have been one of the most hyped NFTs this cycle, along with PPP Penguins, and PENGU actually went on a wild run so far. Right now, I believe this is time for the cult token as well. We can see we have a very nice cup and handle formation. I mentioned this in this region right around here yesterday, and then right around here one more time today as well. We are now seeing a massive breakout sitting around $50 million market cap, already up around like 30-40% from the entry that I shared inside the private channels. And now what we are looking for is a potential flip of this trend line as support. So price goes up and comes back into this region for potential support, which is going to be somewhere around the same entry point where we are currently sitting at, around $48-50 million market cap. I believe this has a lot of potential, because if you actually see this chart, then guys, you know, this actually launched right here, guys. You know, on the launch day, it was sitting around like $280 million market cap. It went all the way to $505 million market cap as well. So I believe that we have a very crucial zone of resistance for now, and potential target if you're buying right around here, and that target is sitting between 180 and $210 million market cap. This region is going to be very soon tested, in my opinion, for cult, and that is why I am mentioning it right here in front of you today itself. This is going to be very early play in my opinion, and this is relatively a very safe bet, because the 𝗕𝗪𝗔𝗡𝗧𝗧 cult NFT, the culture, and the entire brand behind it has been there in the crypto space for quite some time now. And this is not just a meme coin, it's an IP. All right. And if you understand IPs, then you understand how PENGU actually saw this big move up. And then you also understand why Abstract is the chain for the future, because they are actually getting a lot of IPs, guys, for all of these meme coins. And that is what I am doing right now inside Karoshis private. We are digging deep, bit by bit, into all of these abstract chain meme coins every single day, and I'm calling them every single day, and we are making a bank, guys. And I am going to drop part 2 of the abstract ecosystem plays on this channel this week itself, probably tomorrow or day after tomorrow. But if you want real-time access to these calls on abstract chain as well, and also a complete tutorial which I have already shared inside Karoshis private, because there are exclusive videos as well for how to trade on abstract chain, then definitely consider joining Karoshis private. Currently we have some discounted offers, and as I mentioned, we have a massive giveaway of 1+1 month for all of the monthly members, and 1+1 one-on-one calls, which means 2 one-on-one calls if you're subscribing for the yearly offer. All right, now coming back right around here, let's talk about the next and the final play, which is going to be 𝗕𝗠𝗠𝗕. Now guys, I believe that this is the best and the closest beta play to LABUBU. And the way LABUBU actually got so viral in Asia and everywhere, I guess, I believe 𝗕𝗠𝗠𝗕 has much more potential to do something similar. And this one is currently sitting at $1.39 million market cap. We have a small breakout as well, which you can see on the chart right around here. Potentially looking for your first price target sitting at $5.31 million. And definitely you can keep a tab on 𝗕𝗠𝗠𝗕 as well if you wish. I personally have a bag from this region right around here as well as right around here. So I have a bag of 𝗕𝗠𝗠𝗕, which is my high conviction longer term play, and I believe by the end of the cycle this is definitely hitting more than $100 million in my opinion. Definitely, guys, not financial advice, and it is not going to happen tomorrow. So if it does not happen tomorrow and it goes back down 50%, do not come and blame me. Start to lock in, have your conviction. If you don't have conviction on this yourself, do not buy this. All right, make sure that you have your own conviction. Do not listen to me, do not listen to other KOLs. This is the time for you to actually make money, and that will only happen when you start to trust yourself. I am only sharing the plays with you all, but at the end of the day, the profits that you're going to be making, they are going to be all yours. All right, so you have to take responsibility of the potential losses as well. And that is why I say that this is not financial advice, and meme coins are very risky game. All right, and that is basically the last play, guys, from this particular video. But I also shared one more play inside Kuroshi's private today, which is sitting around $350,000 market cap right now. And I believe this could actually play out similar to how Momo did from our call of $330,000 market cap all the way to $25 million. So if you want to grab that bag, then it's basically a viral meme in South Korea. So if you're interested, find it. And if you can find it, then you can grab a bag of that as well. I shared it inside Kuroshi's private today itself at around $260,000 market cap. So there's your hint. And basically that is all from this particular episode, guys. And if you enjoyed watching it, then make sure that you drop a like and also smash that subscribe button and ring the bell notification icon so that you can be notified whenever I put up another update. That's all, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, keep hustling.
Never slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.